guys! So today I wanted to talk about something really exciting that happened the other day. Kind of spur of the moment, my friend Gina and I decided to buy tickets to the Dial-Up Tour. And it was phenomenal. Oh man, we had such a blast. And I just wanted to talk about that a little bit today in case maybe you thought about buying tickets but you haven't yet, or if you weren't able to go, or if you don't know who these lovely people are. It was really one of the coolest things that I've ever done, and I'm really pumped to vlog about it. So yeah, here we go. So for those of you who don't know, the Dial-Up Tour was a YouTube-based tour hosted by these fine people right here. It also featured Olin Rogers, Alex Carpenter, and Jason Monday. I've never really been to any sort of YouTube get-together concert sort of thing in real life, so I was really excited for this. The show itself was hilarious. It started off with Olin Rogers doing stand-up, and I have to admit, I'm a little bit in love with Olin Rogers. He's just wonderful and happy. And for those of you who haven't watched his channel, go leave this video right now and watch Olin Rogers. More than half of the funny things that I say in real life are from his videos. So to continue, Olin opened up the show with some stand-up, and even though it was content from older videos, seeing it live is just like the greatest thing ever. I just nearly peed my pants. Gina said her face hurt from laughing so hard. It was excellent, just pure excellence. Next up after Olin was Nanakite. Their act was... it's difficult to find words, but it was just wonderful. I think the first word that pops into my head is wonderful. I don't want to give too much away, but here's a little snippet that Gina caught with her camera. Between every costume change and joke, it was just phenomenal and hilarious to watch. The last stand-up comedy kind of act was Live Love Live, and it was fantastic. Here's some video from that as well. Alex Carpenter and Jason Monday. They were a really great act. I had never really heard of them other than when these guys were actually talking about the tour, and they were a lot of fun. They sang songs from everything from Doctor Who to freaking Bacon, which is gonna be stuck in my head forever, and I'm totally okay with that. But what really sticks out in my memory from this whole night of awesome is not the show itself, but what happened after. A lot of times when you meet a celebrity, it's kind of like, get your signature, get your picture, go! And they do it a very kind of factory line motion. You don't really get to know the person or meet them, or like, hi, my name is, you're just swept along. At Dial-Up Tour, it's the exact opposite, and it was amazing. It was amazing. The pictures from this tour in and of themselves just make my life. But this one in particular is just a gem, and here's why. They derped with us! Half the reason that I love Nanalu and Mika Kitty is because they're not afraid to make derp faces. Like, they derp it up all the time. So to be derping with them in the same photograph was amazing. And we chatted with them for a little while, even though there was a group of people around us. They didn't brush us off in any way. And the one thing that I noticed actually with everyone from the tour, they all thanked us for coming. Like, they were genuinely grateful that we came to watch them perform. Whereas in my mind, I'm like, dude, thank you for existing. Who cares if I came? So yeah, that was my Dial-Up Tour experience. It was truly incredible and amazing and fantastic, and synonyms to meet all of you guys. I just can't quite accept the fact that it actually happened. My brain is like, nope, that was a dream. But then I see this and I'm like, it was real! If you have the opportunity Ghost Dial-Up Tour and you haven't bought tickets yet or you're not sure, absolutely go. Just go, okay? It was so much fun. If anyone from the Dial-Up Tour is watching this, thank you for existing. Thank you for putting together this tour. You guys do such a good job of putting on a show and then making the fans feel really loved and cared about. And I know it's sincere, but it's just really nice to know that the love that we show to you guys is reciprocal. Yeah, that's all I've got to say. See you next time. Met Mitchell Davis and, you know, went through the whole spiel, got my picture taken, signed my poster, gave him a hug, and then as I'm like kind of trying to edge my way out of the crowd, he says, just to everyone, he was like, whoa, do you know that feeling when you just kind of get hit with a wall of tired? And we were all like, yeah, just kind of drooling and like, yes we do. He was like, yeah, I think what are those things from Harry Potter called that like, I was like, Dementors? He was like, yeah, you're like one of those. And I was like, why am I a Dementor? He called me a Dementor. And he's like, cause you just took all of my energy. You just did out in that hug. And I was like, oh, well, sorry. It was just a lovely little exchange. So I'm a Dementor now. Who knew?